Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin has gotten a major pump directly into our first important price target, but let me now show you why we are actually pumping. So, you probably remember from yesterday, Bitcoin was actually trading at a very important area of support. When we go with our Fibonacci retracement exactly from the low back towards our recent high, going with the golden Fibonacci ratio. Of course, Bitcoin hit the golden pocket. We also hit our daily high term time frame area of support at approximately 84,600 US dollars. And since then, we are right now getting a bounce, a literal pump towards the upside of approximately 11.7% directly towards another very important price target of the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level at approximately 94,000 US dollars. And with the entire push towards the upside, of course, also the volume is getting a very nice increase, which in my opinion, it is definitely going to be a very nice bullish Bitcoin indication. This is now why my long trade on Bitcoin, long trade on Ethereum, long trade on XRP and also on Solana, all of them are right now being in a very nice profit, including all of the trading bots. So far, a very nice return on Ethereum bot right here and also on the Bitcoin bot. And of course, if we are going to go even higher, all of the trades right here are going to be in an even nicer profit. But now let's talk about the area where Bitcoin is trading as of right now, because it's really not a random level. Remember already a couple of days ago, I mentioned our 0.5 Fibonacci level to be our first very important price target. Why so? Because very simply, we were measuring this entire move towards the downside with our Fibonacci retracement level for us to get our 0.5 here. But the thing is, the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement price target, it is aligning very nicely with the liquidity level exactly above the recent high. So where Bitcoin is as of right now is really not a random price target. Additionally, you're going to see when we go with our Bitcoin liquidation heat map, remember where Bitcoin had the biggest liquidations exactly above the highs. And you can right now also see we have grabbed a lot of liquidity. We have liquidated a lot of people exactly at this specific area. And if we right now go with the liquidations in the past 24 hours, over 407 million of short positions completely wrecked and completely liquidated on the entire move towards the upside. And not only that, why is this area also going to be another important level? Simply because we can talk about a diagonal area of resistance. Remember already a couple of days ago, I shared with you two very important diagonals. But at the moment, Bitcoin is retesting only the first one. Connecting this specific high with the lower high, you're actually right now going to see Bitcoin is trading exactly at this specific diagonal area of resistance. So right now, there is no doubt we are at a very important price target already. Would I right now fire a long or a buy position right here? Definitely not. We are looking for buying positions at the areas of support. We are trying to buy low and sell high. So looking right now for a buy position, you're late to the party. Bitcoin has already gotten a push toward the upside. Our long trades, all of them pretty much, are being in a profit because we are buying low and selling high. And of course also the trading bots on the entire move down, they were actually buying the dip, and right now they are being already in a very nice profit. This is right now why I would really appreciate for you to smash up the like button, because 1000 likes are really possible. And also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Now let's actually talk about what is probably going to be Bitcoin's next most likely move, because we need to talk about a 5-wave price structure straight towards the downside. What we are right now going to do. You probably remember that already, I think maybe a week ago, I told you about the 5-wave price structure we can be paying attention to on the Bitcoin price. So let's actually go on the 12-hour time frame, and we are going to go with the Elliott impulsive wave, where we can right now say we got our first impulse right here, we got a correction. Another impulse, right now probably Bitcoin is forming some kind of a correction for our fourth Elliott wave, and after the fourth one is finished, we can actually be expecting potentially another push towards the downside for us to get our final fifth Elliott wave. And what we are seeing right here, right now, it can actually also be some kind of an ABC correction. because what we can right now do, let's zoom in, let's just say on the 4-hourly time frame, where we can right now see the entire move towards the upside right here does look like a 3-wave price structure. So we can right now go with our Elliott correction wave right here. We can say we got our A wave, we got our B wave, and currently Bitcoin is probably working on the C Elliott wave towards the upside, which is then going to be the last move up for us to then finish the bigger 4th Elliott wave and for us to then finally get another major push towards the downside, maybe even below our recent low right here. And how can we rank to measure the target of our C Elliott wave, and also what are going to be the targets of our 4th Elliott wave? Very, very simply, let's go with our trend-based Fibonacci extension. We are going to go from our swing low back towards the swing high, back towards the swing low, and we usually need to pay attention at least towards 1-to-1 Fibonacci extension level. Yes, the 0.618 Fibonacci extension, it is also going to be another very important level, but at the moment we are clearly breaking it straight towards the upside. This is why the 1-to-1 Fibonacci extension, it is definitely going to be another major price target we should be aware of when we are right now paying attention to some kind of an ABC move towards the upside. Additionally, what we did before, when we go with the Fibonacci retracement tool from the high right here directly towards this specific low, for us to measure this entire push towards the downside, what you're right now going to see, the golden Fibonacci ratio is right now coming in, not exactly at our 1-to-1, but definitely very, very close towards our 1-to-1 at approximately $97,000 area. And trust me, this specific level for Bitcoin is actually a major price target. Why so? Exactly right here, we have many lower highs, which right now means people that are right now still holding their short positions, they are setting their stop losses exactly above the highs. And this right now means a lot of liquidity, literally exactly at our 1-to-1, exactly at our golden Fibonacci ratio, which right now means definitely this specific area is also going to be a liquidity level. Not only that, let's go right now one step further. Anchored VWAP, and we are going to anchor it exactly at the start of the bigger 3rd Elliott wave, where you can write a notice, the anchored VWAP coming in exactly at our golden pocket, exactly at our liquidity level, and almost exactly at our 1-to-1. And we are not even done yet. Let's go on the daily time frame. We are zooming out right now. Let's go with the fixed range volume profile to measure the entire upper price action with volume. And what you're right now going to see, the point of control, the red line, the biggest volume cluster, I'm not even joking right here, but it's coming in almost exactly at the 1-to-1 Fibonacci extension price target. So this is right now why, if Bitcoin does continue higher, a major level is going to be hit, where potentially, of course, we might be looking for some kind of a short or sell position on the Bitcoin price itself. Now, of course, another level I want to point out about is going to be the SNE channel top. Remember, if you watched my yesterday's video, you probably know about the SNE channel I shared with you. So what we can right to do, let's go with the parallel channel right here. We connect our higher lows with a diagonal area of support, extending this one towards the upside. So the top of the SNE channel is going to come in slightly earlier than our 1-to-1, slightly earlier than our golden Fibonacci ratio at approximately $94,700. So this right here also is then going to be another some kind of a local area of resistance where potentially already we can be looking for some kind of a short or a sell position. Then of course, if we are going to go higher, we can be adding even more to our short trades because simply a major area of resistance is probably going to get hit very, very soon, maybe even in the next few hours. And this is right why, if you want to trade with us, make sure you're taking an advantage of the free $8,000 bonus without KYC and without VPN with the second link down below, because BTunix Exchange is right now giving to you only to the first 300 users 10 USDT completely for free only after you register. Then make sure you deposit because you're also going to get a 20% deposit bonus using the second link down below, and then of course also you can be looking for your next trade. Additionally, with my trading bots right here, you can literally copy the exact same settings I'm right now using with them. So all you have to do, click this specific link down below in the description. You're going to make your account on Pionex right here, and the more you deposit, the bigger bonus you're going to get. So for example, you deposit 100, 500, you get $200 bonus, you deposit 5,000, you get a $2,000 bonus, and then simply click this specific link down below in the description for you to deploy the bot and copy my exact settings. They have been buying the dip for the past couple of days, and of course, they are being in a very nice profit. Now, let's also talk about the RSI, money flow, and also the MACD indicator, because at the moment, they are not actually being very much bullish. Let's go right now with the relative strength index, MACD, and money flow on the daily time frame. Where we are right now, unfortunately, going to see something bearish that is right now happening on pretty much all of them. You can notice Bitcoin is definitely still forming another lower high. The RSI indicator is actually right now getting another higher high. MACD indicator also another higher high. Money flow indicator also another higher high. So what we are getting right now on the daily time frame, it is actually going to be a setup for a hidden bearish divergence. Those bearish divergences are not confirmed just yet. We need to see a curvature towards downside before those divergences are going to be confirmed. However, what we are seeing right now, it is actually already going to be a setup for a hidden bearish divergence, which means a bearish Bitcoin indication, why potentially we are actually then looking for a bigger push towards downside, maybe even in the next few days. Additionally, let's right now also see where we got a brand new daily high-term time frame area of support, because yes, only a few hours ago, Bitcoin confirmed a brand new daily high-term time frame area of support at approximately $86,300. This specific level, it is definitely going to be another very important support level, but only if we are actually going to get a bigger push towards downside. So let me right now share with you exactly how I'm right now approaching the chart, where I'm looking for a brand new short position on Bitcoin, maybe also on Ethereum. But of course, first of all, we need to know Bitcoin is right now already trading at a very important price target, at the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level at approximately $94,000. Ideally, I am looking for another push toward the upside for Bitcoin to actually hit at least the top of our ascending channel at approximately $94,700. This is of course where we can be looking for our first short or a sell position. If we then go higher towards the gold Fibonacci ratio, we are then of course also adding even more to our short position. But also, if you want to be slightly more aggressive, you can right now already look to fire a short or a sell position exactly at this specific area. I wouldn't go with a short position all in right now with my full position size. However, we right now still know we are taking the liquidity above the recent high. We hit our 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level right here, so entering at least something right here could already make slightly more sense. If we then go even higher, we are then adding to our short position, but nevertheless, already where we are at the moment, it is already going to be another very important price target that Bitcoin just hit almost to the exact dollar accuracy. Now, with Ethereum, yes, Ethereum has not really taken the liquidity exactly above the recent high. However, we have taken the liquidity exactly above this lower high right here, which can also be some kind of a key level. However, personally, I still have not taken a brand new short trade on Ethereum, simply because I'm right now still waiting for Bitcoin to potentially get another push towards the upside. For Bitcoin, yes, you can be slightly more aggressive because we are already taking the liquidity right here. For Ethereum, I would simply say if we do get another push towards the upside, I would be more interested to fire a short trade right here, but not where we are as of right now just yet. So let's right now see what is going to happen in the next few hours. But nevertheless, already right now, we are getting some very nice trading setups. And of course, also, all of our long trades are right now being in a very nice profit, including all of the trading bots. So if you right now want to trade with us, make sure you take an advantage of the free $8,000 bonus with the second link down below, because only after you register, you get 10 USDT. Then make sure you deposit because you're going to get a 20% deposit bonus. But also right now, if you want to use my trading bots, first of all, sign up on Pionex with this specific link, and then use this specific link right here for you to deploy and for you to copy my exact Bitcoin and Ethereum trading bot. Right now, also, thank you very much for smashing up the like button.